Welcome everyone to the Sportsplex here in Windsor, Ontario. Today it's OCAA men's volleyball as Niagara takes on St. Clair here on We Digital. Good afternoon once again. I'm Justin Prince. Welcome to today's action. The St. Clair Saints try and get some momentum built up, while Niagara tries to see if they can pick up the win here on the road today. Both teams getting all secure and ready to go between the 4-3 Knights and the 2-4 Saints. See the starting lineups on screen now. On the lineup for Niagara, it's Noah Tremblay. Then it's R.J. Martin with Wisdom Smith and Ashton Newitz. Then it's Matthew Perron with Mitch Chirpy and Rowan Redacop. Who will round out the lineup. Your libero today is Tremblay. The St. Clair Saints, meanwhile, they've stuck with the main core looking like this. They did make it a couple adjustments for today. Sahil Baharwaj will start alongside Arthur Richard. Then it's Calvin Kett who makes the start today. Zach Walls with Nick Kwiatkowski, Cale Wilkinson, and the libero, Simran Pahal. That's a look top to bottom at the rosters here today.
There might be a short delay. One of the officials is late. Should be just a few minutes. Okay. Just let them know.
So both teams getting themselves ready to go here. Just been informed there may be a short delay here. So one of the officials has not arrived and is not ready yet, apparently. So they have announced across the stadium we are under a delay. Niagara is taking the time to warm up their players. St. Clair taking the time to now do the same in the next couple moments or so. Keep in mind the Niagara Knights, they're going to be difficult to stop with the service line. They lead the game in service aces in Ontario. We'll see if they're able to continue that today. Again, that so far has seen them do very well this campaign. Both teams now waiting to see what happens. Here's the previous matchups from 2023-24, where St. Clair won both meetings 3-2. That's seen St. Clair pick up the advantage 2-0, obviously, over the Knights in that regard. We'll see if that happens today or if the trends continue for a losing streak for St. Clair. Last time the Knights hit the court, it was a 3-2 victory over Redeemer. That was on November the 13th. That same day, Conestoga beat St. Clair 3-1. St. Clair has lost 3 consecutive, including 2 against Conestoga. Looks like now we're in position to start things off. Lineup cards now given out here. It looks like the signal is we are just about set to begin this matchup today. Again, happy with this here on We Digital for coverage of OCAA men's volleyball between the Knights and the Saints. And the Saints will start with the serve. Nick Kwiatkowski will begin things at the service line for St. Clair. We're all set to go for this matchup. Kwiatkowski, 10 aces this season, gets us underway from the Rose City. Starting things off with the tool. Niagara starts off on the score sheet. So the Knights now to the service line. Mention their service prowess. Mitch Chirpy now comes up to serve. Chirpy in his 3rd year with the program, 6 aces this season. Received by Wilkinson. Sent up for Cale, blocked. Back-to-back Knights points. Cale Wilkinson straight into the blockers. The Knights now go back to serve. Team averaging your 2 aces a set. That one's in the net for a service error. They came in at a 12 with 114 of them on the season. Now back to serve this time for St. Clair. Bahardwaj. And sails it out for a service error. Hardwaj not able to get it into the back line. This is just his 4th set played this season. So now they dig the ball out of the doghouse for R.J. Martin, one of the first-year players for Niagara from St. Mary's. This is just his 5th set played this season. Played by Bahal. Wilkinson gets it off the touch. St. Clair gets their 2nd point today. That's going to bring up Walls to serve. Walls this season, 9 aces, showing some improvement at the service line. Received on the overpass, smacked down fast. Calvin Kett ready to go this time. 3-all here in the first set. Still early here on Weed the Digital. Justin Prince with you here from the Sportsplex at St. Clair College. Walls ready to serve. And that's a service error. 2 of them so far for the Saints. Four serving 3. Wisdom Smith now coming up all the way from Manitoba. And off the touch. Shanked away off a slight tap by Hardwaj. And now this is going to make it 5 serving 3. And service error, although that was also dangerous, but Hardwaj was also out by the ball. Cale Wilkinson put a star next to him. He is the 3rd best player for kills per set this season in the province, 3.57. This one nearly overpassed on the receive again. Dig by Wilkinson. Play for Richard. Dug well as the Knights set things up for the swing. Smith sails it out, no touch. Cale Wilkinson stays at the service line. Wilkinson this season, 11 aces. That is a team high. Clips the tape this time. Played fast, down for the kill. Redekop, the first-year player from Surrey, BC, getting on the board. One of the veterans from St. Catharines, Ashton Newitt, now coming up. So far, 46 kills for him on the season. 16 digs as well. Played low. Blistered by Kett. Get back lightly, tap this time. Fake to Kett for Richard off the blockers. Trying to set things up on the soft side off Chirpy. Now Wilkinson goes hard. Dug for the back by Newitt. It's one again by Chirpy. Playing things for Richard. Right into a block. Richard forced to sprawl. Hits the turf. Niagara so far has been able to maintain the buffer for the most part. 7 serving 5. Now with the serve, Newitt. Overpass, but tapped over right towards the pot. Kwiatkowski. Back and forth we go. Richard to serve. Once again, Kwiatkowski, a heads-up play to toss it just about into the pot on the tap. Richard, very fast that time. Push back, tool away. Once again, Wisdom Smith drawing the tool. That's going to bring Redekop back to serve this time. Redekop this season, 5 aces at the line. He's also picked up 34 kills. Wojciechowski bump set for Wilkinson. Nearly into the ceiling. Free situation. Just free to cross barely. Into the antenna. Niagara point. Hard watch into the antenna. That got everybody sprawling once that hit the antenna. Now, Wojciechowski. Hard watch this time off 3 blockers, went back over. Setting things up into the blockers. Chirpy not able to get it past him. It's a double touch. Now Calvin Kett, the one to serve this time. 12 kills on the season, 9 digs as well. Kett has flag raised, 9-7 Niagara. That's going to now bring back Matthew Perron. Perron this season leading the team in aces with 12. Up the tape that time. Wojciechowski tossed over Walls. Be able to get the kill. Zach Walls on the kill. Now back is Wojciechowski back to the top of the rotation for service. 158 assists this season, and it's shanked. Chirpy shanks it away. Wojciechowski stays at the line. Wojciechowski for the jump serve. Played low off the libero. Wojciechowski set for Walls. Zach Walls on the kill. 10-all. That came off a stellar serve from Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski again off the libero and Tremblay. This time tapped up by Chirpy. Over by Wilkinson. Sending things off for the toss across. Perron that time with the theatrics. 11 serving 10. Seeing that caused a sprawl off the initial block. Right about here, off the tap, Perron able to adjust. Wojciechowski for Walls off the blocker for a tool. That brings it to 11-all once again. Back and forth here in set 1. Hard watch now back up. And able to get the ace. That's his first of the season. The 4th-year player from Brampton. Able to get the ace. Not had too much playing time, as mentioned, a couple assists and a dig before today. Lead up for the setup. Wisdom. Out off the tool. Wisdom Smith. That time Richard and Walls on the block attempt. Now it's Martin. Martin in position, and he has a service error. St. Clair leads now in the set. So back to the line this time, it's Zach Walls. Serving from the far side. Played up by Chirpy. Now soft tap, reset. They regroup again with Newitz. To the back. And taking advantage once again of Hardwash. 13 apiece. Smith down to serve. Played by Wilkinson. Kwiatkowski back to Wilkinson for the kill. And right on cue for the play call. Simple set, simple swing. Now, played on the soft tap, but it's a ball lift. Can't do that. That makes it 15 serving 13 for Wilkinson. Blistering serve this time. Across for Smith, pushed across. Now blocked from Kett. Pump back in for Newitz. Able to squeak it through, gets it through for the point. Now they give it to St. Clair's point. As Fufusalas go off, Wilkinson sails it out. And now Niagara's on the board, 14 serving 16. Newitz. Played off the hall this time. Popped up. Richard gets it to the blockers. Able to squeak it on through once again. A look on the replay as that bounces off the head of one of the players. Richard stays back to serve. Played off the libero on the scramble. Set up over Charpy. Niagara point. Now back to serve is Redekop. Redekop sets up far side. Tries to go to the corner, gets the ace. Able to get it just inside the mark. A chance to tie with the next point. Perfect placement. This time, Pahal's ready for it. Kwiatkowski for Wilkinson. He gets the tool. Another tool. And the buffer now remaining in St. Clair's direction here. Serving 16. Played down the line that time. Free situation, no. Seabald. Walls. Hardwash. Played by Smith. The setup. Sails on to the back. Niagara point, top Chirpy. So that will this time bring Perron on the rotation to the line. Perron taking his time. Plays it off the hall. Kwiatkowski tosses it. Niagara ready for it this time though. Chirpy played off the hall. Kwiatkowski for Walls. Plays it off Newitz for the point. Back and forth still with a 2-point cushion for Niagara. Timeout for the Knights. St. Clair rather with that cushion. See Walls again just spiking it across. So 19-17 here in the first set of play. Take a look over to Steve Stone, the coaching staff. This is the keys they gave the Niagara coaching staff before today. This included shutting down Cale Wilkinson. Slowing him down, keeping him contained was one of their critical points. Winning at the service line was another point, but also controlling the tempo was a major point. That was emphasized by Steve Stone to be able to try and keep St. Clair in check. Here's some of the keys given by the Saints coaching staff. That included grinding out points, being ready to grind out points specifically. We've seen that come into play already. Finding offensive rhythm has been critical for St. Clair today, and so far they've had a good rhythm. And of course, that leads into gaining momentum for a matchup like today. Look at the keys to the game from the coaching staffs as we get set to get back underway. One timeout for the Knights going to be remaining here. St. Clair's already back to the top of the rotation of servers again. This is the third time through the order. Kwiatkowski now up. Kwiatkowski clipping the tape that time. Setting up, good serve and swing through. Wilkinson plays it off the libero though. This time pushed across by Smith. Free situation, possibly be hard watch, does get the free. Now set up this time for Smith. Punched up by Richard. And a whistle. It's a double touch on the set. And it looks like a substitution quickly coming in for Niagara as the fourth-year Micah Newitt now coming in for the Knights. He'll come in to serve. Micah this season, 2 aces on the campaign and 10 kills as well in his 27 sets played. And up by Wilkinson. And hold on. Play ball and dead here. They'll redo the point as it looks like a piece of the flooring may have came up there. There is a plug, so to speak, that's set up in that one spot they were pointing at there. Looks like they've had to cover that back up as it came up during play. Reset, Kwiatkowski. It's time forced to free. It didn't get the angle. Set for Ashton. And St. Clair able to knock it back. Look on the replay as that got blocked instantly right back to Smith. 20 serving 18. Be hard wash now up. Played softly. Swan hard. Martin this time getting involved on the offense. And still back and forth we go. St. Clair bringing a substitution. Jaden Knuckles will now come in for Bahard Waj. Another change. Martin coming out after the point. It's Jack Drummond who now comes in for Niagara. Drummond this season 2 aces along with 5 kills. Played for Wilkinson. Overpassed on the reset. St. Clair looks for Walls this time. Now the Knights have a chance to swing across. Pushed across by Smith. Now Richard blocked off a few different Saints. 20 apiece as Niagara breaks the pattern. Now back, still Drummond. And Knuckles whips on it. St. Clair calls timeout. Niagara takes the lead for the first time since the opening points of the match. 21-20, now in set 1. Let's take a look at the OCAA standings coming into today. Humber's been undefeated so far in the campaign, an 8-0 record. And then it's a bit of a dogfight for every other position. Fanshawe currently second, but Conestoga, Niagara, Cambrian all in the 3-loss club. In the 5-loss club, you have Mohawk and Sheridan. St. Clair, 2 and 4, is technically still behind those two, with less wins on the schedule. Redeemer at 2 and 5. Boreal yet to break through for a victory this season. So it's been a tight battle in the West this season. And we're seeing some tight battling in this matchup so far. Could be a turning point for the standings if St. Clair turns things around. Niagara in a good spot for some of the top seeds here if they're able to swing forward. 21 serving 20. Coming out of the timeout. 1 timeout remaining per side here. Drummond looking to continue this rally from the middle. Played off Knuckles. Kwiatkowski to Wilkinson, blocked. Knights point. And the Knights once again ready on the block. Now they've got a buffer. What a rally for Drummond. Scanner blocked from the Saints. They go off Knuckles again. Over to Richard. Cross off the Knights for a point. A chance to tie it again with Walls at the line. Martin now coming in for Drummond. They'll come right back out with the libero swap. Walls. Played that time off of Micah. And the Knights get the point quick. Just 2 points away from set victory. That's how quick it needs to be sometimes. That time off the touch, Redicop. Now another change. Matthew Takix now coming in. A second-year player from Woodstock. Pop dump over to Richard. Played by Kett for the kill. Calvin Kett on the kill. 22 serving 23. But a timeout. The Knights want to talk things over here. Not wanting to lose this advantage. So our third timeout already of this set. One has been a back and forth affair so far. Going to be interesting to see what the tallies look like during the second set of play. But so far, it's been no one able to fully capitalize on momentum. St. Clair held on to momentum for the middle portion of the set. Niagara trying to hold on to momentum for the cappers for the start of the set and end of the set. St. Clair already finishing up what they wanted to discuss here in this huddle. We'll see what they have in store for the Knights. Niagara now comes out of their huddle as well. 22 serving 23 coming out of this timeout here. St. Clair has one remaining. Wilkinson sets up. Decent serve, now played back. Soft tap over by Ashton. Richards able to swing it across. Free situation for the Knights. Kwiatkowski for Richard. And that's on the other side of the antenna. Tied up at 23. Calvin Kett amongst those giving credit there. 23 all. Overpassed by Niagara again on a serve receive. Richard blocked. Set point trigger coming up for the Knights. And a timeout by St. Clair. the Knights are on the cusp of winning this first set here. Remember, after the men's matchup, the women's teams will hit the court approximately 3 p.m. That is expected to be a great battle. St. Clair undefeated. Niagara right on behind them in the standings, just about on a 5-2 record. Should be a fun matchup later on today. But the Saints to the drawing board here. No other timeouts remaining. So we'll see if the Knights are able to close out this set in winning fashion. Back to the service line for them, Ashton Newitt. This set point, possibly, and they do get it. Knuckles trying to dive, couldn't get it on the low receive. And the Niagara Knights win set 1, 25-23. So after one set of play, the Niagara Knights lead 1-0. You're watching We Digital for coverage of OCAA men's volleyball.
The first kiss. She's thinking about a million things, like should I lean in or let him? Do I close my eyes or open them? But for him, he's only thinking about one thing. Did she have peanut butter for lunch?
Every child should learn how to swim, for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor, Ontario for more coverage. OCAA men's volleyball. Still have a few more moments, about 2 minutes worth, before we get back going here. But the St. Clair Saints trail to the Knights, 1 set too low. Coach Prince with you as we get ready for our second set here. Following this game, women's OCAA volleyball. That'll start at 3 p.m. once again between the Knights and the Saints. We'll see that once again here on We Digital. Just about ready to go for the second set of play. Remember, St. Clair started with serve in the first set. Niagara will have that in the second. Just about ready to go here. Both teams coming out of the technical early. Both are ready to get back to play. So the Knights finishing up their final adjustments here for the start of this set. Of note, Smith and Redicop leading the way in aces, or rather kills, in set 1, 3 apiece. Back underway Point by Ashton Newitt. Or rather, Micah. Pushed up now for Ashton. Played across for Wilkinson. Setting things back up. Set up for Walls for the kill. Back and forth to start things off on the play. Walls sheds the blockers. Kwiatkowski plays it up. Perron not able to get it down for his side. St. Clair up to Love. Kwiatkowski into the net. One serving two. Now it's Martin. Into the net. Walls plays it. Blocked on the Wilkinson swing. Right back down for Niagara point. And that in perfect spot for the Knights. Martin now up. Lead up. Kwiatkowski. Hard wash. Blocked. Kwiatkowski gets it across. Wilkinson on the kill. Wilkinson able to sizzle into the kill. Wilkinson having 3 of those in the first set. A hard wash. Now up, he had an ace in the last set. One of 2 saves to get one. And a whistle. And a ball lift called against Niagara. That time right there is where the call comes in. Hard wash. Time on the serve. Smith blisters it for Toole. All the way off one of the Saints and out. Now back with it is Smith. Smith, an ace, 3 kills in set 1. And into the net for a service error. That's his second. Not too many service errors in the first set from Niagara. They had just 3 in that set. Walls now up. And he has a service error. So now back to serve this time is Ashton Newitt. And he hits the net for a service error. Commentators curse striking for these service errors here. Wilkinson able to get the ace off the shank. Targeted Ashton. Gets the point. Wilkinson continuing his prowess at the service line this season with an error. 5 serving 7. Redekop now coming back up to serve. 2 had an ace in the first set. Played by Wilkinson. Kwiatkowski. Richard soft and not able to get the volley. Tough play outside the boundary. That brings Richard back to serve. Richard, 3 kills so far today, 2 assists. Blistering one to start this point. Martin gets it off the libero. Free situation by the Saints. Setting things up the pipe. But served out of the lines, out of bounds, 9 serving 5. Trying to get the corner. Richard. Hits the service error into the net. So that's going to bring Perron back to serve. Braun sails it out. And that's another error. 10 serving 6. Setting things up this time. Ket, he too has a service error. Service errors continue to mount here. Now, Micah. Newitz, he too sails it out. And you can build a brick house with the amount of service errors starting to build up. Whistles blow as they break up the discussion for the Knights here. Back to the top of the rotation for Kwiatkowski. Played low. Tap back, the swing by Smith. Smith putting some English on that one on the power. That one, not sure if it bounced off the shoe or the floor first. Now it's Martin. He too is unable to capitalize and sails it out. Hard watch now coming up. Hard watch. Sees it now scrambled over on the soft tap. Kwiatkowski for Wilkinson off the tap. Shuffled in through the net and the blockers. Get the ball lift again on the scramble by Walls. Look once again as that ended up just falling to the breadbasket of Walls. So like we've had a change here as well. Coming up is Chirpy. Chirpy back in. Now Wilkinson gets the kill off a couple touches. That's going to bring Zach Walls back to the service line as that grazed off the back originally of Ashton Newitz. Walls flips the tape, gets the ace. Off the touch that time for Walls. Sankor with the largest lead for anyone in a set so far, 5. Walls this season having 40 kills coming into today. Now, played well on the receive, but a whistle again. This time going over the top of the net. Things are spiraling for the Knights. They want to talk things over. That was off the arm. It looked like of Redicott. So in the midst of the timeout, let's take a look at the team leaders coming into today. Kale Wilkinson, as mentioned, one of the top kill getters in the province at 3.57 a set. That's with 75 total and 11 aces coming in. Meanwhile, Ashton Newitz, 1.84 kills per set coming in on 46 kills, 9 aces. He's also been very active today, at least, on the dig count. Let's take a look at the first set stats now. As you see the stat breakdown, 13-11 was the kill differential. In the end, it was knotted up just about even when you factor in the service errors in the set. 4 apiece, 4-3 I should say. 4 for St. Clair, 3 for the Knights. And they managed an aces though as well. Walls now back to serve. Service error. And it looks like they are sprinting in another change. Coming in now for Niagara, Liam Marchetti. He comes in for Micah Newitz. Played low by Wilkinson. Wilkinson into the blockers. Now Richard into a sea of blockers gets the tool. Three different blockers in the vicinity. All you can do is get it off the touch. Wilkinson now comes up. Into the net. Served well. Richard. Played up. Tossed over. Played off Wilkinson. Hardwatch tosses it across. Back on the swing. Trying to get the corner. Marchetti. St. Clair point. Marchetti didn't get it in. Richard now the server. Played off the libero. Stood across. Richard. Free situation by Bahal. There's the libero. Swing by Marchetti. Goes off the touch. Richard trying to keep it active as that was originally touched by the Saints. And now that's going to bring Perron back up. Perron clips the tape, gets the ace. Serving 17. Clipping the tape, played by Bahal. Kwiatkowski back for Wilkinson. Played up. Over top the blockers, played by Bahal. Kwiatkowski for Richard. Two divers able to get to it that time. Played back across by Chirpy. Wilkinson plays it off the libero. Chirpy off the blockers, played by Bahal. Now Kett. Can't get it in, and Niagara all of a sudden has got a rally going. Timeout called by St. Clair and Sean Riem. Look on the replay once again. This cat just could not get the angle. 14 serving 17 when they come out of the timeout here. St. Clair came in today ranked second last in blocks per set. Last coming in 1.05 by Boreal. St. Clair's total, mind you, on the blocks per set, 1.05 as well. So technically that's a tie for that last spot. So far we've seen that come into play a fair bit. Looking at the block statistics in the first set alone, St. Clair getting just 2. Remember, following this game, women's volleyball, the Knights and the Saints. 3 p.m. the scheduled start time. That all determined on how this men's matchup goes here on We Digital. Coming out of the timeout here, St. Clair already burning through their timeout a lot, I believe here. So we get set. 14 serving 17. Back to serve this time, Matthew Perron. Played by Bahawaj. Wilkinson. Just free to cross. Now set up for Bahawaj for a point. Hardwatch gets the point. 18 serving 14. And change coming in for St. Clair. Instead of Ket, it will be Noah Cole-Martin who will serve. The first time seeing him this season here on the hardwood at home. Has 3 aces this season and 9 kills. And doesn't get an ace this time. Service error. Coming right back on in is Ket. Also an error change coming on in. Sharpie coming out. Coming in is Smith. Changes finalized on the court. Now it's Micah Newitz. Walls. Played up by the libero. And into the net. Not able to get it over. Ashton. Nick Kwiatkowski coming up as good design on the play, just couldn't get it over the tape. Kwiatkowski now up. Played low. Sent over by Smith, down the line, out. No touch, St. Clair point. Kwiatkowski stays at the service line. Scrambled around. Now pushed across by Micah. For Wilkinson for the kill. Now Wilkinson able to spike it across. The gap up to 6. Played up. Blocked off Walls. It's time to swing across from Ashton. Newitz able to spike it across, and now they bring in player who started the last rally for them, Jack Drummond. Had a good rally last time. He was up at the service line in the first set. Clinched things for Niagara. And this one sails for a service error this time. .22 serving 16 coming up here. Bahardwaj now up. He's over for the swing. Redicott. Redicott. Reduce the gap back to 5. Smith plays it off Bahardwaj this time. The swing blocked. The Knights ready for the Wilkinson spike this time. And timeout called. St. Clair with one remaining. Niagara is the one with none. So now talk things over here. The Knights trailing by 4, 22-18 here in this set. Right now, St. Clair is trying to avoid its worst start since the 2019 season. That was essentially the start of the Riem era, just about. That season, they started at 2-5. Now, they're right now in a good spot at least. Trying to even up the sets so far this season. St. Clair in their previous 6. Having straight sets in 4 of the 6. Coming out of timeout. 1 timeout remaining for St. Clair. Smith. Now to serve. Played by Bahal. Free situation by Wilkinson. Tossed across into the pot. Heads up play by the Knights to take advantage of the locations. They're ready for it at the net. Not in the pot. Back underway. Richard gets the kill. Richard on the point. That brings up Walls. Walls plays it that time off Ashton. Ashton knew it. Gets the kill. Soft touch. Bring Ashton back to the line. Knights need a rally and they need it fast. Played off Wilkinson. Free situation. Played to libero. Smith. Did he get a touch? No. Possible set point for St. Clair. Cal Wilkinson with a chance to close the set here. Goes out, no touch, still possible set point. Redicott. Now up. And it's shanked. 22 serving 24. Still possible set point, and St. Clair wants to talk about it. Last timeout available in this set. Utilize the timeout allotment in both sets so far. So Knights wanting to talk things over to try and see if they can keep this rally going. St. Clair wanting to stop this rally in its tracks. Stop it quickly. So far, it's just been down to some of the mistakes building up down the stretch in the set point. Again, St. Clair timeout. No timeouts remaining for this set. after this one. St. Clair already ready to get back to work. The Knights using all the time available for the timeout this time. They'll set things up at the line with Reddycott. Reddycott serves it across. Pahal scrambled for it. Wilkinson. Knights forced to scramble back for free. All pushed up. Kwiatkowski for Richard. Blocked. Reset Kwiatkowski this time for Kent. And the St. Clair Saints pick up the set. 25-22, St. Clair. That's how set 2 comes to close. So far, one set apiece. That's how things look so far here at the Sportsplex. Your third set coming up. You're watching We Did It All.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's swim team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own and you're on the team. Canada's swim team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back, everyone, for the start of the third set. Just a couple minutes away from that mark. The St. Clair Saints and the Niagara Knights tied up at 1 apiece. The second set having a bit more separation, so to speak, for the St. Clair Saints point statistics. Curious to see what happens in the third set if that continues to try and get St. Clair to break their losing spell, or if the Niagara Knights rally back. Remember, the last time the Knights were on the court, they played all the way to the limit to beat Redeemer on the 13th. Taking a look at some of the various banners across the stadium. Some of the new additions earlier in the campaign, the banners and the Wall of Honor, the two main additions added to St. Clair's Sportsplex and its walls for 2024-25. Both teams coming out of their timeout huddles in the next moments or so here. See what St. Clair has in store for set number 3. It looks like they will make a change here. On the floor to start off this set for the first time this season at home in a while at least is Matt Babineau, should say. Now in for St. Clair to start off this set. He'll be amongst those up towards the front, it looks like, to begin this set. Tried out one of the outside hitters on an adjustment instead of Bahardwaj this set. Niagara, by the way, so far 5 kills a set for Smith and Reddycott. Compare that to St. Clair, where so far it's Wilkinson and Walls along with Richard, 6 apiece, combining for 18 kills. Part of their effort. Kwiatkowski now up to serve. Cop on the receive. One back across off the tap. Tool situation, Niagara point. So coming up to serve is RJ Martin. Played very low by Bahal. Kwiatkowski. Wilkinson gets himself some points off the Knights. There's some confusion here. Sure where the confusion may lie here, as that was a tight angle. Sankor's already back to serve. Sankor has the point on the board. Wilkinson now sets it up. And he sails it out for a service error. Back this time, Wisdom Smith. Now Wilkinson, Kwiatkowski taps it for Walls. Way low on the receive that time by Chirpy. Across from Micah Newitz. Richard smacks it off to Libero. Micah punches it across for Wilkinson. Played over for Babineau. Now reset. Micah sails it out. They say there was a touch. St. Clair can't believe it, and now they're appealing on the call. Didn't quite get the angle there. Not sure who it would have touched off of. But Niagara's point regardless here. Kwiatkowski for Richard. Back around. Micah punched it back across. Richard into the blockers, forced to sprawl. Free situation. Knights had to sprawl themselves there. Point by Chirpy. Laid up by Redikoff. Now Micah blocked. Nowhere to go. Two serving three. That now brings Walls up. Walls playing low. Tapped by Richard. Walls for Babineau. Babineau tried to paint the line. Did get it. Babineau able to get the point. Now it's Walls up. Low receive, overpassed. Laid up for Richard. Down for the point. And an air scramble situation. Four serving three, make it 4-all. Now setting up is Micah Newitz. Play by Wilkinson. Richard down for the kill. Now up to serve is Babineau. Babineau this season looking for his first ace. Plays low on a scramble. Hit back across by the Knights. Kwiatkowski for Richard. Off the Niagara blockers. And now it's blown back for Niagara point. So St. Clair point turns to Niagara point. 4 serving 6. Now it's 5 serving 6. And as the points get rearranged, now it's 6 serving 5. Up to serve this time is Richard. Played up for the flare. Punched across by Chirpy. Richard couldn't get it over the tape. Regroups on the punch back. Who's it going to go to? St. Clair point. Seven serving 5. Richard plays it this time off Tremblay. Now the Saints look to group. Wilkinson down for the kill. Cale Wilkinson gets the kill. Get it right in front of Tremblay. Now Richard back. He blisters it out, no touch. Service error, Niagara point. Perron now sets up. Right up by Richard. Kwiatkowski for Wilkinson for the kill again. Once again, same pattern, same type of shot. And timeout called by Niagara. Knights want to talk things over here. Let's take a look at the stats after 2 sets. St. Clair as to be expected with how set 2 went out. Up 5 in the kills total, 25-20. However, the service aces total still controlled by the Knights. Attack errors still building up from Niagara as well. 6 total errors to St. Clair's 2. St. Clair has more errors when it comes to serving so far after the 2 sets. And the blocking game, more efficient. Jonas Satosi, one of those not dressed, it appeared, for today. He's amongst those in the huddle. Longtime veteran, 5 years with the program. Watching along with the ride today. Set things up for 9-6 St. Clair. After the Niagara timeout. Kett is the one back to serve this time. Plays low on the receive. Smith couldn't get it over the net. And a substitution now for Niagara. Smith coming out, coming in this time is Takix. Kett, long loft on that serve. Lead over for Takix. Dive by Kett to keep the play going. Now blocked by Walls. Kwiatkowski trying to set up. Walls couldn't get the position down. Ten serving 7. Now back with it is Chirpy. Served up Kwiatkowski. Wilkinson blocked. Niagara point. Knights blockers ready that time. Chirpy played off Wilkinson. Way to Walls. Zach Walls ready for a kill. Back this time, Kwiatkowski. Knights trying to set things up for Micah. Now, Richard for Wilkinson. Off 3 blockers. Move back into the Wilkinson block. Wilkinson ready that time and crowns the top of the Knights player on the block. Kwiatkowski now up. Sails it out. No touch. Coming in this time is Drummond. Again, Niagara looking to turn to him to try and turn things around at the service line. Played off Wilkinson this time. For Walls, the kill. They'll bring Martin right back on in here. Wilkinson. Right from the back line. Punched from the mid. St. Clair ball. End point. Trying to punch it off as St. couldn't get the angle. Wilkinson. Played well on the receive. This time, Chirpy blisters it. Babineau, Richard punches it. Set the swing, played off Kwiatkowski. Hall back to Babineau. Pushed around off a couple blockers. Wilkinson for Richard. Hits it off the Knights. Good play that time by Richard to hit it off the blockers and off their backs. Wilkinson's rally continues. Played off Chirpy this time. Trying to get it across. St. Clair point. Off the touch. This time, Obero plays it. Blister to break the rally by Micah Newitz. Serving 16. Played low by Pahal. Now back over for the swing. Babineau gets the point. St. Clair point once again. Back this time is Walls. Played low by Tremblay. Now into the blocks, but whistles, the net shaking. St. Clair with the net violation this time. That's going to bring back Reddycop, who's been very quiet this set. Richard couldn't punch it over. 4-touch called. St. Clair does not get the point. It's Niagara's point. Played this time off Wilkinson. Babineau goes soft with it for the point. Still a 6-point cushion for St. Clair as Babineau goes with the soft stuff. He goes back to serve. Oh, in some trouble on the receive. St. Clair gets the point. Saints point after two Knights collide trying to get the receive. Babineau, too hard. Service error. Now looking to serve it away is Matthew Perron. Looks like the coaches wanting to talk things over on the rotation card here. After the clarification, we're back going. Perron sails it out for a service error. Now it's Richard back to the line. Richard plays it very quickly. Blocked by the Saints. Now flared up by Takix. Wilkinson tries to get the kill back line. Does. Wilkinson does get the back. Right there, able to get it down by the line. The lead's up to 8. Narrow fast one. Softly down the hall. Gwankowski for Richard for the kill. Richard gets the kill. St. Clair in full control in set 3. Richard hits the net to get the ace. Timeout, Niagara. They don't want to let this set go away. They want to at least see a spark before the 4th set starts. They'll chat things over here and try and sort things out. There's St. Clair picking up a big rally to go up by 10. Again, 23-13 is how set 3 is going so far. Saints over the Knights here in this one. You've enjoyed the action so far here on We Digital for OCAA Men's Volleyball from the Sportsplex. We'll see what Niagara's able to adjust here and how those adjustments may also play for the 4th set. Not wanting to have bad momentum or no momentum at all entering that 4th set, wanting to show some fight to try and force it to 5. The Knights now coming out of their timeout. St. Clair with serve. Richard back to serve it. Laid up by the libero. Quickly, it's one down but out. St. Clair point. Possible set point right here. St. Clair up by 11. Able to blister it for an ace. 25-13 is how this set closes. So the St. Clair Saints up 2-1. Again, you're watching We Did It for coverage of OCAA men's volleyball from the Rose City.
The first kiss. She's thinking about a million things, like should I lean in or let him? Do I close my eyes or open them? But for him, he's only thinking about one thing. Did she have peanut butter for lunch?
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor. More coverage of OCAA men's volleyball as the St. Clair Saints lead 2-1. Joe Sprint's with you from Windsor as we continue on with this matchup. The St. Clair Saints having most, if not all, the momentum in the past set or two start to really wind their direction. The Knights looking to turn things around and fast. They want to try and prevent Niagara going down from 1 to love, down to 3-1. So now, as we get set to go, it's worth noting that things stalled for them in the kill count in the last set. Both Redekop and Smith, both 0 kills in the last set. They were kept extremely quiet in set number 2, or set number 3, should say. Babineau stays into the matchup as well, as we're just about set to go here. Rotation card just being confirmed here before they get things going. So we're ready to go. Niagara will start things off with Micah Newitt. Newitt, right off of Wilkinson. Walls, try to punch it under the net. That's not going to work. Double touch. One love, Niagara. Right off Richard this time. Fake for Walls for Wilkinson's point. Now Wilkinson on the point. Now it's Nick Kwiatkowski coming up. And into the net for a service error. That's now going to bring back to serve. Starting off this set, Liam Marchetti. Ketty playing low. Wilkinson. Soft, played by Smith. Free situation. Hall for Kwiatkowski for Walls. Zach Walls gets the kill. Now up is Cale Wilkinson. Played low. Blocked. Now tossed across. An awkward play for Smith, but it works. Smith able to get the point this time. 30 serving 2. Bahal to Kwiatkowski. Up for Babineau. Regroup tight. Just batted across. Babineau. Walls. Now punch back by Richard. Laid up by Wilkinson for Kwiatkowski. For Babineau. Reset again. Up to Kwiatkowski. Net violation against St. Clair. 4 serving 2. Wilkinson to Kwiatkowski for Richard off the block. Regrouped for Wilkinson this time for the kill. St. Clair point. It's going to bring Walls back to serve. And a scramble by the Knights on the receive. Free to cross by Micah. Now it into the blockers. Niagara point. Niagara looking like they have a bit more of a spark this time in this set. Back this time, Ashton Newitt. Played by Richard. Now swung across by Kett out. He's tried that a couple times, hasn't worked out well. Newitt so far, Ashton specifically, having 3 kills so far. Also has an ace to his name as well as 4 digs. All on the receive. Kwiatkowski hits it across. Smith hits it for the kill. Niagara just running away here. And now there's some confusion here. Positioning. Pointing towards St. Clair if they want to use a timeout or not. It's Niagara point. Not sure where his confusion's at. St. Clair wants time. So a bit of a kerfluffle, so to speak, there for a minute. It's Niagara trying to get a 5th set forced here. 7-3 so far in the 4th set of play. St. Clair just not having that same push carry through from the last set. You see them talking things over, trying to sort out what to do here. After 3 sets of play, these were the stats. St. Clair, with the dominating 3rd set, did get themselves a 13-kill advantage over the Niagara Knights so far today. 36-23. Service game hasn't seen any change really outside of more errors. Attack errors have been an issue for Niagara all day today. 10-4. It's really cost them in a lot of point situations so far in this one. St. Clair using one of their 2 timeouts already. See what they have in store here. Kwiatkowski over for Richard. gets the point. It's going to bring Babineau back to serve. Point off the libero. Swan into the blockers, but Niagara able to get the point off Cat. Narrow tool situation. Up of the net. Now back is Reddycom. And up. Kwiatkowski for Cat. Scramble and a possible free situation. Oh, that was heads up double touch forcing. Cat ready for the potential toss attempt. Saints able to trim the gap down to 3. Richard. Now Wilkinson ready for it. 3 consecutive Saints points. Richard stays at the line. 4 on the back line this time. Oh, and it's spun out and well over the scores table. Sankor with a chance to tie it off the ace. Now, Pahal having troubles with it. See balled across by Wilkinson. St. Clair ties it at 8. Wilkinson having an awkward swing at it, but the Knights having an awkward dig at it. Eat all. This time, the setup for Smith. Squeaks through. Punch back. Wilkinson gets it over 3 blockers for the point. Saints take the lead in set 4. What a rally as Niagara wants to talk about it after that one going over 3 different blockers. Cale Wilkinson, the team's second best kill getter today, able to be big in this rally so far. 10 kills in the first 3 sets. Richard came in today leading the way, or rather Wilkinson did, but Richard today leading the way, coming through 3 sets with 11 kills so far. It's a 7-1 run for St. Clair. If they get this win, they avoid tying their worst start since the 2019 season from before the pandemic. See a lot of confidence from their huddle. Niagara getting very vocal in theirs for comparison. See some of the fans watching along for the grandstands today. Just about ready to get back underway in this one. Richard stays at the service line. Niagara looking to break up the rally. 9 serving 8. Good serve by Richard. Back cross on the dive by Bahal. Pushed across for Wilkinson. And Niagara gets the point. Net violation. It's going to bring up Micah Newitt, so let's take a look. Watch. Wilkinson smacks into the net. Newitt now trying to toss it, and doing so, Kwiatkowski. block is Kett. Now, the spike down by Ashton Newitz. Ashton Newitz blisters one through. That makes it 10 apiece. Some more score confirmations here, it looks like. Checking something at the scores table. So right now they are jotting something on the scoring sheets from that previous sequence here, from the rotation card. A rotation card confirmation here on the positioning to make sure everything's right for Micah Newitz. And right now, Coach Stone making sure the right player moves out here. Cross by Richard. Kwiatkowski for Walls. The block. Walls across that time. Snap's going to bring up Kwiatkowski. Kowski. Set up, now 10 across by Marchetti. Saints forced to scramble a bit. Not able to get the scramble to lead to a point for them. Marchetti now gets the chance to serve. Marchetti with the kill already this previous set. 16 kills on the season coming in. Kowski that time of the receive. Now across from Babineau. A back and punch back for Kwiatkowski. Now Wilkinson tries to get it over. Too far over. Out. Niagara point. Now starting to go back and forth a bit here in this set. Kwiatkowski sets it up for Wilkinson for the kill. Played off Micah Newitz. Wilkinson gets the chance to serve away this time. Wilkinson clips the tape, played low. Dump for Smith, gets the tool. Looks like an error change coming up for Niagara. Tackett's coming in. Here's the look as that goes off the side of Richard. Tackett now coming in for the serve. "31 kills coming into today for him. He's been very quiet, none today. Babineau. Dump. Now Kwiatkowski sets things up for Richard. Dig by Ashton. Now Micah swings it down for the Niagara point. The Knights now have a bit of a buffer to control things. 14 serving 12. And a service error. Tackett's not able to get it over. And they aren't making the change back here. Walls now back to serve. Received well. One into the blockers. Knight's forced to scramble it back over. Kwiatkowski back over for Wilkinson. Now back over to Richard. Kwiatkowski for Richard over the blockers. Flag raised. Niagara point. And the Knights with the point. Now it's Ashton Newitt. Right off Bahal. Kwiatkowski. Cross for Richard. Gets the tool. (14) serving 15. Now the setup and the swing. Redikoff. Redikoff with the swing. Able to get the power down that time to give Niagara back the cushion. They'll be the one back to serve. Kwiatkowski back for Babineau. Sails it over. Niagara point. Timeout, St. Clair. They want to talk things over. That's their last timeout available in this set. Things starting to sail away a little bit from St. Clair on the scoreboard. Bit of a tug of war affair in this set. Remember, this was what the standings looked like coming into today. A win for Niagara would put them into conversation fully for the third spot, not second spot in the standings in the 5-win club. St. Clair, a loss today, would put them into the depths of battling with Redeemer and Boreal on the season. But a win would put them into the middle of the picture with Cambrian, with Mohawk, and Sheridan. Really can go either way when it comes to standings complexion of things. By the way, Niagara, if they were to drop to 4-4, first team in those standings right now with 4 losses on the season. The only should say at the current present time. 17 serving 14. And right back to work is Redikoff. It's one back by Babineau off the touch. St. Clair point. Looking back this time is Richard. We've already seen a big rally from him before. Lead up this time. Swing down the line and down. Tackett. Tackett's getting the kill that time, and he'll come out this time. Here's a look. Just the craftsmanship able to get power that time. 17-16. Should be 18-15. Trying to confirm the score here. Scoreboard has the wrong tally. Currently just making sure on that tally at the moment if it's going to be which direction here or the points total. Points now corrected. And that's going to mean Matthew Perron comes up to serve. The setter. Played hard off Wilkinson. Perron sets things up. Smith into the blockers. St. Clair point. Saints ready for it this time. Wants a shot for by Wilkinson as he leads the block charge. Back this time is Ket. Played low. Setting things up, Smith pushed across. Kowski, net violation. Niagara point. That time, watches the arm just goes over the net easily. Micah Newitz now coming up. Walls for Wilkinson. And a whistle. Sankor point. Saints get back on the board again for Kwiatkowski's serve. Good serve, tough receive. Tossed across by Micah. Up for Wilkinson. Trying to go for almost a double set with Smith. Kwiatkowski for Babino. Now regroup, possible free situation, it is free. Balls off the crowd of the blockers. Now hit back through the blockers, that time by Marchetti. Wilkinson over top, two more for the point. Cale Wilkinson able to flare it over these two. Able to get himself the point. Looks like a change coming in. Chirpy now coming in for Ashton Newitz. Kwiatkowski looking to tie it. On the overpass, smacked down by Wilkinson for the tie. Timeout, Niagara. Final timeout available as Wilkinson pogo sticks to tie it at 19. Very close set now continues. Both teams now only can make adjustments from here via substitution. A little bit earlier than normal, we would see all the timeouts being utilized here, but at this point, it's been a back and forth type of set. Keep an eye on if this continues on here. Or better yet, which team is able to rip momentum forward. For Niagara, they held momentum for parts of the set. St. Clair ripped away momentum, got things even back up twice already. Can they secure momentum late to be able to secure the victory? Both teams now coming out of the huddle. Kwiatkowski still at the service line. And a tough receive into the grandstand. St. Clair point to take the lead. Shanked away by Tremblay. Kwiatkowski flips it up. Tremblay this time having near similar situations pop up. Blocked by Babineau and Walls. Chirpy played off Babineau. Now Wilkinson. Regroup for Chirpy. Chirpy sails it. St. Clair point. Niagara wanted a ball lift. Didn't get it. Now Niagara is trying to clarify. The officials now come to talk it over. Again, a pivotal point here for momentum. Still St. Clair point. Now, the rally continues for Kwiatkowski. Much better received by Tremblay. Big swing to the grandstand off the hall. Marchetti. And now they bring in their best server today, Jack Drummond. Niagara looking to spark a rally to try and force this to 5. Kwiatkowski for Babineau, sails it. Niagara point, we're tied at 21. No touches, everybody raised up their hands on that one. Drummond, remember, already having one lengthy rally today, one ace today. That's a service error, though, his second. Marchetti now coming back in. Wilkinson back as the server. Flips the tank, played low. Up in through the blockers for the tool. 22 all. This time just able to blister it off the side of Richard. Smith this time, off Wilkinson. Kwiatkowski for Richard, blocked. Blocked down to the corner by the Knights. Niagara retakes the lead, 23 serving 22. Oh, Kwiatkowski. Now Babineau down to tie it again. 23 apiece. Walls now the server. Served well. Chirpy plays it off Walls. Richard trying to get the corner over top of it. This is now possible set point for Niagara. Flag raised, just missed it. Big point there. Chirpy now up. Off Wilkinson. Blocked off Kett. And Niagara forces a 5th set. 25-23. That's how set number 4 closes out. And so, we're headed to what will be set number 5. Your score, 2 sets apiece. You're watching We Digital for OCAA Men's Volleyball.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's swim team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's swim team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back, everyone, to today's action. OCAA men's volleyball going the distance. 2 sets apiece after 4. And now we're about to find out what happens to see St. Clair breaks up the losing spell, or if Niagara gets to 5-3 and continues to build up a winning streak. Remember, the 5th set is to 15 points at the OCAA level. See how things have broken down. St. Clair scores on the right, Niagara's on the left. 25-23, 22-25, 13-25, 25-23. Just about ready to go for this set. See what happens here. Taking some extra time to be able to make sure everyone's ready to go here for this 5th and final set. Of note, Smith now leading the way for Niagara. 12 kills on the match with how things played out in the last set. St. Clair so far being led by the 19 kills now by Wilkinson. Picked up 9 in the last set alone. Calvin Kett this time will start things off for the rotation for the serve. Starting things off with a service error. It's going to bring Chirpy up. Chirpy so far 3 kills on the match. Played by Richard. Kwiatkowski for Wilkinson into 3 blockers. Down for the Niagara point. And Niagara starts with a buffer. Brings Chirpy still to serve. Wilkinson, Kwiatkowski back to Wilkinson, blocked, but goes out for the tool. Last touch by Niagara. It's going to bring up Kwiatkowski this time. Kwiatkowski played very low. Wall sprawls. Over top to Bahal. Kwiatkowski for Wilkinson. Now played back again. Micah. Now over for Babineau. St. Clair squeaks into the blockers. 2-all. Heads up play by Babineau. Initial receive / dig. Now Kwiatkowski sets back up again. Played low that time by Micah. Micah knew it. Played off Richard. Punches it back over. All the way out off the St. Clair touch. This time, back to the service line for Niagara is Marchetti. Played low by Bahal. Now for Wilkinson the kill. Wilkinson now the one to serve. Played low by Chirpy. For Micah, blocked. Down inside the line, St. Clair point. Four serving three. Back and tight. Punched across by Smith. Back over Richard, too fast. 4-all here in this set. Now a substitution coming in is Takix again. He comes in as the server this time. Wachowski for Richard. And up now. Run ahead. Niagara gets it off the St. Clair touch. Watch here. This immediately they knew was going to be their point off of Walls from the Micah Newitt's punch. Now it's Takix. Sails out. Service error, 5-all. Walls now back at the service line. Walls clips the tape. Now into the block. Redikoff and St. Clair point. Right into the block of Kent. Walls. Micah Newitt blocks it. Back to back. Make it 3 straight, in fact, St. Clair points. Timeout, Niagara. Right before the technical switch. So the St. Clair Saints having momentum here. Niagara wanting to use the timeout. 1 of 2 available for them here in this set. St. Clair starting to build momentum. It's been a match of momentum rallies. Remember, women's volleyball coming up at 3 p.m. was the original scheduled start time. Be sure to tune in here on WeTheDrill.ca to see 2 of the top teams in the province face off here in Windsor. Those teams have definitely been watching with intrigue as this has gone on. St. Clair at the doghouse. Niagara watching right behind St. Clair's bench. As they've seen things stretch out for this match. Neither side giving in. See if St. Clair's able to stretch out a gap here. Or if Niagara's timeout again stops the momentum in its tracks like we've seen twice in the last set. A low receive. Now Micah Newitt can't get it over. It's 4-touch, and that's going to mean both teams swap sides here. 8-5, your score line as Micah Newitt could not spike it over. Three-point buffer now in this set. We'll see what happens now that they've switched the sides back to where we first started the match. walls. Clip the tape that time. And some net violations coming up here. Niagara Point. At least two different Saints appear to have crossed by with their hands or fingers. Look to the replay as, watch right there, both Babineau and Kent try and punch at it. Micah Newitz on the overpass, played off Wilkinson both times. This time, toss across. Redicott running forward at the net. 7 serving 8. Now it's Micah Newitz, now back to serve. And he gets it down for the ace. 8 apiece. St. Clair, they now call timeout. St. Clair Saints want to talk things over again. They've seen their 3-point cushion evaporate. Now we'll have to wonder what those adjustments to be, because so far it's been a match of momentum. That's the best way you can phrase what we've seen here today. Both swings back and forth, back and forth. Niagara's been able to time strategic timeouts perfectly for some of these rallies today, but making sure to limit mistakes still coming on into play. Both sides have been tug of warring the tempo in this match. Coming out of the timeout here, 8 apiece. 8 all in the 5th set. And it's the race to 15. Still have to get the buffer in the first place once you get to that mark. But both sides made it difficult to be able to build a buffer today. This time back with it is Micah Newitz. Hall, Kwiatkowski, Kent, Richard for Kwiatkowski. Now this time Babineau, the swing off the Niagara touch. And Babineau will be the one to go back to the service line. Played by Micah, slide to keep the play going. Newitz able to punch it back over. Richard whistles it through. Richard on a laser. Timeout, Niagara again. And yet again, the Knights not liking what they're seeing from the St. Clair momentum with back-to-back points. We continue to have a wrestling match for these points. Break out here. Take a look at Wilkinson. He's been one of the stars of this matchup again tonight. 19 kills through the first 4 sets. 75 coming into today on the season. 24 digs as well on top of it. He's also been very impactful today on the blocking game, adding to those just 4 blocks coming in. Compare that to Kwiatkowski. He's been dishing assist after assist, 158 coming into today. Assist-wise, right now, he is already at almost 40 on the match. Coming up now for 10 serving 8. Babineau hits it into the net for a service error. Redicop now coming up. Redicop goes soft with it, too soft into the net. Richard. Laid up. The top, that time on the swing by Charpy, and that goes nearly to the grandstand. Substitution now for Niagara. Coming in is Smith. Coming out that time is Takix. Perron now back as the server. Kwiatkowski sets it up for Wilkinson. Blocked around Niagara point. 11 all. Still no give in. Perron hits a service error. Now that's going to bring back Kett to serve to the top of the rotation card. Kett, he hits an error. 12 all still. Another change. Ashton Newitt's coming in for Micah. And off Richard, overpass. Walls taps in the pot, pancake dig. Kick back for Babineau, blocked. Walls. Now sails over, off a couple touches. St. Clair point. Kwiatkowski now goes back to serve and an interchange. Ashton coming out, Micah coming in. Played low. Oh, off the blockers. Niagara point. Another tool situation. This time off Walls. And another change. This time Wyatt Thompson comes in. This is his first appearance today. His third appearance on the season. Thompson sails it over for a service error. Possible match point for the Saints. And Cale Wilkinson with a one at the line. Big player to have at the line for it. Wait for the back. Over to Micah. Tools it across. Tied up at 14. Now that breaks off possible match point. It's going to be now Wisdom Smith with it. Tight play for Walls. Micah runs after it. Free to cross. No! Smith couldn't get the free over. Routine play, not so routine on the height. And a big mistake. That brings up Walls. Walls played well on the receive. Hit across well. 15 apiece now. St. Clair has 2 set points and match points broken now. Can anyone build a cushion? Micah Newitt's back to the line. By Wilkinson. And across by Kett. It's time to swing for Micah. Micah Newitt gets it. No, they flip it. Net violation called against Niagara. Watch right here. Did a Knight cross the plane on the landing? Possibly. Babineau on the serve. It's time. Chirpy plays it off the libero to the grandstand. 16 apiece now. Now our change. Marchetti now coming in. This is for Thompson. Redicop now coming back to serve. And this goes out for an error. (17-16). Score's grown so much it's broken the graphic. Now it's Richard. Service error. 17 all. Neither side giving in. Coming up is Perron. That gets the corner for the ace. St. Clair uses the timeout in their back pocket as Perron paints the corner. Niagara with possible match point now coming out of the huddles. What a finish this has been. Remember, women's volleyball still due up at 3 o'clock's original starting time. Obviously past that point at this mark, with this going the distance and then some. Now in this set, this matchup going more than 2.5 hours, just about. One of the longest matchups we've seen here for volleyball in quite some time here at the Sportsplex. (18) serving 17. Possible match point. Can Niagara close up the match here, or can St. Clair extend it again? Perron played low. Kwiatkowski for Wilkinson. Pop back across. We're tied again. 18 all. This time it's Kett. Kett back to serve. Now, over for Smith. St. Clair point as Smith trying to go cross. That actually knocked my headset off. It was so hard. You see it does not land in. Possible match point for St. Clair. Now, over Chirpy. He gets it in. 19 all now. What a match. Chirpy off of Bahal, overpassed. Regroup for Smith. Plays it off the Saints. Nearly went up into the upper deck. Possible match point again for Niagara this time. Chirpy off of Bahal. Kwiatkowski for Wilkinson. Tap back across though. Wilkinson recoils. Blocked. Niagara takes the win in 5. (21-19) is how the final set comes to close. And the Niagara Knights go to 5-3 on the season. St. Clair drops its 4th consecutive. So once again, the Niagara Knights coming up with the win in 5 sets, 25-23. St. Clair won the second set, 25-22. The third set for St. Clair, 25-13. The Niagara wins the final 2, 25-23 and 21-19. Again, post-match coverage coming up. Again, you're watching Weeds Digital for coverage of OCAA men's volleyball. The Knights pick up the win in 5.
The first kiss. She's thinking about a million things, like should I lean in or let him? Do I close my eyes or open them? But for him, he's only thinking about one thing. Did she have peanut butter for lunch?
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back to the St. Clair College Sportsplex here in Windsor, Ontario. OCAA men's volleyball action just finishing up here. An incredible game, tremendous action, highly competitive. Unfortunately, our Saints come up on the short end of a 3-2 game here against the Niagara Knights. Head coach Sean Riem joins us on the post game. Thanks for doing this, Coach. I want to let you get back in the room. Just a couple quick questions. A hard-fought game. I mean, I thought you guys gave it all. Where did you see the difference here?
Couple key errors when it mattered a lot. Like in that fourth set, we had many chances, and we made a few hitting errors that would have made the difference. And then, like got to give them credit. Like, they battled their hearts out too. So.
Yeah, it was a tremendous match. I mean, for anybody that misses match, or hopefully people that watch it, boy, it was a nail biter. It was a nail biter the whole game. The team's in the midst of a losing streak here, Coach. Mm-hmm. What's happening, and how do you get this thing turned around? When we talked earlier in the year, I'm not a volleyball expert, but I was excited about this team. I'm still excited about them. I think, bless you. But what's got to happen to get this team turned around and playing the way I think we're all expecting?
I mean, if you could see, we played quite a bit of guys. We played several guys in the last few matches. Like, we're still trying to find exactly what's going to work best for us, and we're still working on getting better. Like, I don't know, the goal is still playoffs in the end, and I think we played well today, much better than we did in our last match, which was better than the previous match. So as long as we stay on that upward path, I think we're on the right path. It's just we're ironing things out.
That's good to hear, Coach, and we trust you in that. Are you at all worried, though, Coach, a little bit? I mean, we're in this losing streak right now, and I even watched some of the guys walked off, and you could sense their frustration. I mean, how tough is it going to be to not let them worry about the losing right now, and just do what we got to do here?
Like, they know what we're trying to do here. They're focused on the long term as well as the short term. They know that we're still building to get better throughout this season, and so, like, a handful of them, yeah, we take the loss like it's difficult, but it was still a lot better volleyball than in our last couple of matches, so we got to look at the positives. Otherwise, it's just going to be negative all the time.
Yeah, I agree. Coach, love the way you look at this, and it's a good positive attitude. I'm sure you're going to get this thing turned around. I'm going to say this team's going to make the playoffs, and when they get in the playoffs, they can make some noise there. But appreciate you giving us a couple of minutes here. I know you want to get in the room with the guys, but we'll get this turned around. Head coach Sean Riem working hard at this, that's for sure. Go ahead, Coach. You can take off. His team, unfortunately, again, coming up on the short end of a 3-2 game here against the Niagara Knights. They dropped to 2-5 now, and they are in a 4-game losing streak, the Saints are. So they got some work to do. They got some catching up to do. There's still some time, though. Still a lot of volleyball left here in the OCAA season. And once this team finds their stride, I think they can make some noise. That's for sure. So in about, I'm going to say maybe 15, 20 minutes, we're going to come back to the Sportsplex here. The women are on the court now. They're warming up. We're expecting another exciting volleyball match featuring the ladies. And Justin Prince, of course, will have all the call and the action for you. But we're going to take a little break right now. And for now, I wish the rest of our viewers, if you're not coming back, hopefully you will. But if you're not, I wish you the rest of your day to be a great one. And don't forget to check out We Digital for all of St. Clair College sports. This is Dominic Papa wishing you a great day. Take care, everyone.